What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another video. It's been a while. It's been almost a week. I apologize. I've just been kind of sick, but we're picking back up with a very, very, very special video. As you can see here, newest patch coming to Smite, patch 5.5.5. Some of you might know why this is a special video. We'll get into that in a little bit. Dream Deities. Now, of course, we have the new god Fenrir. A lot of people don't know about Fenrir. Fenrir is actually the offspring of Loki, believe it or not, and a relative of Hel, which is pretty interesting. You can see here his passive Unbound runes. Fenrir gains efficiency as he attacks. Every hit from a basic attack activates one rune, a max up to 5, and you use these runes to chain with his abilities. So you have Unchained here, which is kind of like a leap. Deals up to 335 damage plus 80% of your power. It also stuns if you got that rune. His Seething Howl is kind of just like a steroid. It's going to give you some lifesteal. It's going to give you some physical power, all of that. And your Brutalize is going to be your main ability. Pretty cool ability. Ragnarok, obviously his ultimate. You go up, big form, you grab somebody, bring him to you like Anubis, something like that. Fenrir, he's okay. I think Fenrir doesn't really deserve to be in the game. He's not a really well-known mythological god or creature, so I don't know. I don't think he deserves it, but it's whatever. He's in the game now. We also have the Dream Bundle. This comes with a music theme, a love avatar, a long walk on the beach, a dinner for two, and then the gold key to the heart of one god of your choosing. Obviously, everyone's going to pick Loki. Why wouldn't you? These are some of the featured gods they have here. Pretty cool. You got here a decked out Bacchus with some nice grape leaves. Loki obviously looking dapper as usual. And then G-Blanc with what looks like Christmas ornaments for some reason. So that is the new bundle. These are one of the gods that you'll be able to pick from to, express your love to. God balance. This is the most important thing. They changed so much here. The gods who were OP before, no longer OP. The gods who need a little bit of boost, they get the boost. Don't you worry. Achilles. Target area is now 360 degrees around Achilles. So this is his one. The ability that if you hit him in the small area, it stuns them. It's usually a big cone about, it's not 180. Is it 180? It might be 180. Well, now it's 360. So now even if people are behind you, Achilles can get you and stun you. I think it was needed. He's still a little weak though. So to help with that, they also increased the stun duration from 1 second to 4 seconds. So basically, if anyone comes near you, you pop your one and they're stunned. I mean, I think it's fair. Still a little underwhelming, though. They could probably do a little more to Achilles, but honestly, I think they should make his ultimate every execute. You don't stack more damage. Like, you just execute. You don't take more damage. It's just, that seems like the natural thing. Loki, on to the next one. This is a very important change. This was needed because with Season 5, Loki can actually jungle now. Not like top jungler, but he's still a viable jungler. A lot more than the previous seasons. But you know what? That's not Loki's playstyle. Loki's playstyle isn't that of an assassin or a jungler. He doesn't just go invisible and come up and kill people. That's not Loki. Loki is more of the support-oriented god. So he's now a guardian. So basically, they're going to make him tankier. He still has his decoys. He can still go have that brief invis, but now he's into his rightful role as a guardian to actually play support. No more of that jungle nonsense. To help with this, decrease the cooldown from 15 seconds to 0 seconds for his vanish. Makes sense. Before, when you are assassin or any type of jungler, you want to have your getaways on a cooldown, because vanish was a big part of Loki's, toolkit. That's what he used to poke people out, to make people bleed. So with the support, it's not going to do as much damage, so they're just making the cooldown 0 seconds. So you can walk around invis all the time. Loki doesn't have a getaway or a leap, so this allows for him, as the support player he is, to move around a little bit quickly. And he's invisible, so you don't got to worry about Lokis anymore. They're not going to hurt you. They're just going to be running around invis trying to get to their team, Also, mana is 0 at all ranks, because, if you're going to be able to use it all the time, you might as well make it free. Ratatasker. He can now buy boots. So previously with Ratatasker, his acorn acted as his boots, because his acorn gives him, I think, 20% movement speed, which is 2% more than any of the boots could offer. So you just couldn't buy boots with him. Now you can buy boots and the acorn. So right off the bat, by like level 5, you can have up to 38% movement speed, which is going to be really good for him. It's going to bring him back into the meta a little bit. Aegis Amulet. You can now be executed while this item is active. I don't understand why that was ever implemented, why you couldn't be executed. I mean, all Aegis does is make you immune to damage, like immune to everything, immune to CC, to damage, to heals, to everything. So why would you be able to be executed? You shouldn't be immune to that. That's not what Aegis does, you know? So it makes sense. Deathbringer, this now item is now available to mages and guardians. This is important because if you remember back in the day, crit could be built on guardians. So a mere crit was a thing. Hello, a mere crit. Back again. Just Deathbringer, though. He can't build like full crit, but he can get that Deathbringer crit on there, which is going to be important. Wards, this item has now been removed from the game due to no one purchasing them. I think that's self-explanatory. In the Sentry Ward, this item has been removed from the game due to no one purchasing them. Guys, buy wards. Well, you can't now. I was going to say buy wards, but shit. SOL with that now. That is going to wrap it up for this patch, guys. And April Fools. If I got through that 2 seconds of that video and you didn't understand that it was an April Fool's joke by now, wow. New players might not get it at all, but Smite does this every year. They always have a patch that's something 0.5. It's their April Fool's patch. None of this is real. Fenrir is already a god in the game. Loki's not a guardian. Achilles isn't getting this stupid buff. None of this is happening. April Fools. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like. Hit subscribe for more content like this if you already haven't. I know this isn't a real patch, so some of you might not be too happy, and some of you might have actually gotten fooled all the way to the end of the video, and that's on your own terms. That is it for this video, guys. Peace.